All right, for more on what's next for the semi-space and mega-cap tech, let's bring in Dan Niles. He's a founder and portfolio manager of Niles Investment Management. Dan, great to have you with us. How do you impute, if you do, ASML's news and their guidance on the rest of the chip sector?
Well, I mean, I think you have to take a bigger picture view on that. And we've been saying this since about June, where we had concerns over the revenues of the ultimate end customers. And who's that? That's Microsoft, Amazon, and Google. All three of those companies reported their June quarters. All three of those companies had the forward estimates go down. So at a certain point, this starts to back up through the food chain of they're getting their chips from somebody. Those people then get that from a foundry, and the foundry then gets it from, they have to buy equipment. Now, if you look at ASML, obviously, it's not just NVIDIA. NVIDIA, as we heard from Jensen Huang recently, demand is insane, supposedly, at least for now. And so if you look at what happened with ASML, this is not a tiny miss. They missed their orders by over 50%, 5-0. So it tells you that, yes, on the margin, you've got these other sectors weak, but it can't just be these other sectors, because we've been cutting numbers on analog sector, the microcontroller sector for most of this year. That's already been weak. So what it tells you is if you order a piece of ASML equipment today, that's producing a chip about a year from now. So it says that somewhere along the line that all of the other stuff that's been driving this, probably on the margin, is the outlook is a little bit slower than what people were thinking before. It's not a disaster, but when you kind of stick a ruler through something and you say, well, demand's insane and it's going to continue forever, which I think a lot of people are doing, they're forgetting the fact that ultimately you have to generate revenues from all that billions of ASML equipment you're buying. And if it's not generating revenues, then maybe you're thinking, well, my CapEx is up close to 60% for the hyperscalers this year. Maybe next year it's more like 10%. It's not a disaster, but if you're thinking it was going to be up 40, you've got a problem. And I think that's how I'm looking at this in its entirety, because it's clearly not the non-AI stuff alone that has to be doing this, because that hasn't had big forecasts for all of this year.
Hey, Dan, I've known you for a long time. Back in 2000, you made a epic contrarian call about what was going on under the hood as far as the .com and a lot of the suppliers that kind of made that all happen. So when you look at this and what's going on right now, euphoria around this trade is very unique because it's very concentrated among, let's say a couple dozen stocks in the public markets. What would be the thing? Like, how many other things other than this ASML would have to kind of pile up for you to make a similar sort of call on this whole secular shift right now, at least in the intermediate term?
Well, I mean, again, I've been sort of talking about this for a bit now, really since, June, July, which is I think NVIDIA is going to be strong through this year. But when you get into the first half of next year, my belief is unless you see Microsoft or Amazon or Google or some killer app that everybody needs to have show up that generates a ton of revenues, as well as the profit picture is starting to improve, I think you're going to get into the first 6 months of next year and you're going to go through an AI digestion phase. Now, by the way, for the next 6 quarters, consensus is that NVIDIA revenues grow 7 to 11%. But for the next 3 months, 6 months, do I think things are probably fine there? Absolutely. But, I think you've seen the front of this AI trade with Microsoft, Google, and Amazon being already weak when they reported back their June quarters. Now you've seen the end of that, which is ASML on the other side, missed by 50% on the order books. And so I think that's what people need to keep in mind, because I'm sure as we go through this earnings season, NVIDIA is going to have another beat and raise quarter because they haven't been able to deliver the Blackwell chips that they wanted. So people are going to say, see, I told you the AI trade is fine. But don't forget, we already went through this with COVID, where NVIDIA's revenues were down over 20% year over year after all of these same customers digested their COVID spend. Then this thing called, generative AI came along, and revenues went from down over 20% to up 84% at the beginning of 2021. And so I think sorry, getting the time frames confused, but it went up to over 80% during COVID, from down 20 before COVID. And I think you're going to see a same kind of digestion period as we get through to the other side of this.
All right, Dan, I'm sorry, I was going to say real quick for lay people, what is a warning sign when NVIDIA reports, if there's any? I would imagine it would come in the form of margins, potentially a deterioration in margins. What would you look for?
NVIDIA is going to be the last person to see this. And so for me, I try to look out to the front of the food chain. So I'm going to be you're going to see NVIDIA react when Google, Amazon, and Microsoft report. Microsoft in particular to me is very interesting because if you remember last quarter, they missed their Azure numbers. And by the way, that's where OpenAI feeds through the model for Microsoft. And so if there's another problem there, people are not going to like it. Amazon's the other one because they are the biggest of the hyperscalers. And so I'm going to be watching very closely what AWS has to say, because that's going to be the leading indicator of a problem. NVIDIA, much like after that digestion following the COVID buildup, they didn't see it, and people forget. They pre-announced negatively when they were digesting all that COVID buildup. That's, they're not going to see it because their customers on, the front of this, they just want to get as many chips as they can right now, given the Blackwell chips were already delayed.